Hello everyone, welcome back to the Safety Podcast. Because Corona has taken over the world once more and we're in lockdown too, we haven't been able to record any new episodes. So instead, we're going to bless you with something from the archives from quite a while ago when we used to do some practice ones. So this is a special podcast featuring Julia.
Hello.
He's like he's seen an old mate. Shut up. Fucking hell. Mate, I ain't seen you. Fucking hell. I ain't seen you in ages. Hello, mate.
Welcome back to the safety pod. No risks here.
We've got a special guest. I don't mean... Sorry. That's a special, like... She's special. No, I mean, she's a special guest because she's Sam's...
Significant other.
Yeah.
Female.
B-mail? I said B-mail. Like, we've got female, then we've got email.
A-mail, B-mail, C-mail.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the alphabet of males. So what's going on? I feel like
Wonderful Julia Reed.
I feel like I'm in a Game Boy.
Oh, thanks.
With the
Hello.
It's a good tune. What's this tune,
It's like
Julia?
Pac-Man.
So, yeah, exactly. What's this tune?
It's The Sky Was Pink and Holden remixed by Nathan Fake.
Fuck, that was natural as hell, man. You should be.
Was it?
Yeah, that's good. Just to go back to, I'm going to pop this on our Instagram page, talking about the Game Boys. I showed Julia and Sam a picture of Mario without a moustache, and it's one of my favourite pictures, and it actually freaked Julia out.
I didn't like
Link
it.
in the
It's
description.
weird.
Yeah, definitely. I'll put it on the Instagram page
Strange.
because it is strange. But I just one of my favourite pictures.
You put it on your Instagram?
No, it's fine. God, I can.
This is going to be a long episode.
It's going to be long and hard, not like a boner. It's going to be. Oh no. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a good one because we've got Juliana here. Juliana, do you know her favourite fruit is? Banana.
Do you like a banana?
Exactly. It's
That's not.
it's healthy.
You've
Natural
done that.
sugar. Tastes good. You can make a milkshake out
They're
of
yellow.
them. You've got two of them. Yes, yellow's a good colour
Hope
too.
not.
It's my favourite
You've
colour.
got also two that
Potassium.
run around in pyjamas. Yeah, that's it. But yeah,
Great
so
breakfast food.
it is good breakfast food. Why do you like this track by Nathan Fake?
Fake.
I don't know why I emphasise the fake. He's got fake tits. They're fucking massive. And they're horrible. Why?
I like this song because it reminds me of summer 2018. More
Summit
partic-
2018.
Summer
Your accent.
Yeah. Somehow Julie's just on Northern for one word.
Right, now you're up to summer 2018.
I up to brew, went to fucking boozer, had a fight, went to bed. Go on.
I
Why?
like because it reminds me of summer 2018. More in-
Say that again. 2018.
Not doing anything.
Turns out when we record, Julia, you nearly made me say Julia. Julia is Northern when she records, and when she's not.
I did used to say one as one.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was cool when I was really young, so I
It
carried.
was intentional.
You thought it was cool.
Weird.
Attention seeking. That's what it was.
Just, I'm not going to be a very popular thing I'm going to say here, but no one from the north is popular. Let's think about famous
Great,
northern people.
you've just lost our whole northern audience.
It's not a loss. To be fair though, I was talking. Oh shit, Laura's from.
Wales.
No, she's not.
Laura?
Who's Laura?
No, Laura.
Oh.
Laura Palmer.
Oh no, she's from up north.
That's okay, yeah, I know.
Not Wales.
No, he thought I was saying Laurel.
said Laurel.
Oh, sorry.
Laura. So me and Laura having a conversation, and we actually. So, you know, Bath.
Bath.
Exactly, yeah, Bath and grass, yeah.
Grass.
I made a dick of myself again, but I'll tell you afterwards. But we realised when we was at Jess's one day that northern people speak more English than English people because they say Bath, and we say Bath. There's no R in Bath. It is spelt Bath, and it should be said Bath. So, you know, but then I made an idiot of myself because I was saying Bath and grass, and I was like, there's no R in Bath. There's no R in grass. Oh wait, there is. Fuck. So northern people, and I just insulted you, but you guys are real English. So,
Do you pronounce your THs? Bath.
Bath? Nah, from Essex we say Bath.
I say Bath.
Bath.
I started saying Fs instead of THs.
We don't really. From
Why
Essex
have you
we don't
done
really
that?
say T's either.
Why have you done
I
that?
don't know.
She's trying
Anyway,
to be unique, isn't it?
Nathan
Think.
Fake.
Yeah.
Nathan Fake.
Tell us.
Fake.
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 Why Nathan Fake?
Just reminds me of summer 2018. It was the best
happened,
summer.
What happened in summer
2018.
Yeah.
2000.
2018.
What happened? What happened then that made it so memorable? Or not memorable, if you know what I mean? Partying. Getting really drunk and be like, I don't have a fucking clue. I know it was good, but I don't remember it.
It was just a great summer because the weather was nice. The World Cup was on. I was out all the time. Like, I went to Parklife. I went up to Cardiff to see my friend in uni, and we went to see Moorgrab. And I went on a really nice holiday to Mauritius. And then at the end of that, I got together with Sam.
What? That was only then?
Yeah, only last year, mate.
I'm still annoyed about that, actually, because
Why?
just a bit of history with us three here. I've known Sam and Julia longer than they knew each other.
Well,
I
yes,
fucking did.
that's true.
No,
Sorry.
I knew you before you.
Yeah, but I mean, I knew you guys individually before you started going out.
Yeah.
And then Julia was like, Tom. She's exactly like that. Tom. Nervous as fuck, sweating. Like, Tom. Can you, when you know Sam McGowan, can you I'm going on holiday, but can you have a word with him, and then when I come back, can you see if he go out of me? And I was like, yeah, no
didn't
worries.
ask you to do
sound
that.
like Perry.
Can I get a jam sandwich, please? Yes, please. Tom, can you please make me a jam sandwich, please? And yeah, so she was like, can you see if like Sam would, if I ask Sam, see what he says? And I was like, me being fucking hero, I was just like, let me go get my cape, 2 seconds, and then I was like, of course I will. And then I said like, I'm going on holiday as well, so I came back and they were all together. I was like, oh. Cheers,
We went
guys.
together.
Yeah, but your
We were
love,
seeing each other, yeah.
your love pissed me off because I wanted to be your matchmaker. You're like Judas. You're like said, yeah, I'll do that, and you're like, I'm already with him. Don't need you. And I
You
just
got back and I gave you up to the Romans straight away.
immediately, yeah. Let's not get into religion because it's going to be a long night. It's going to be longer than it is anyway.
I only found out very recently that the Romans were around at the same time as Jesus.
Oh, I remember this. This was hilarious.
What, you were there?
When did you think?
Sam was like,
No,
oh yeah, I remember that.
When did you think the Romans were around?
I thought that was...
No, you thought Jesus was like 200 years ago.
I thought
200 years ago,
I
what?
thought the Romans were like 1500s. Is that it? 1500s.
To be fair,
Henry VIII and Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
and the Romans, they're all kicking it back. They're all having a meal.
I just assume that all these big, like...
Big
People.
rock stars of the time. Henry VIII,
Yeah.
Pontius Pilate, Jesus,
Yeah.
all around the same time.
To me, people started at 0. And before 0...
Yeah, that before 0 is before Jesus.
I know, but I think
It's not.
there were people
it's
around.
It's BC, not BJ. It's before Christ. I think maybe that's why they were like BJ
Before
Nah.
Johnny.
Yeah, exactly. We can't
Before
do that.
the invention of the Johnny.
Yeah. Oh God. But yeah. So did you honestly think Jesus is around 200 years ago?
No, I didn't think he was around 200 years ago, but
Good.
I don't have a... Yeah, I
To be
wasn't
fair,
good at history.
if he's God's son, he's around forever. So
Oh.
Wow.
exactly.
That's changed me right now.
Exactly. So, or at least half of time, because your mum's half, your dad's half. No, you. They're no, not your mum and dad. Jesus.
Jesus.
Dad. God. Dad.
When
God.
Jesus came about,
God
there
is
was
one.
a mum and then a dad.
Mary.
And half of the time went to him, and that's how Jesus was made.
Exactly. I think.
So
Like,
when Adam and Eve...
Oh, we're going into a whole kettle of fish.
Yeah, this is. This
This isn't
podcast's going to
called
be.
the religion podcast. This is
yeah.
called the safety pod.
Yeah.
No risks
And
here.
this isn't a safe place right now. So, can you tell us a bit more about Nathan Fake? Does he
Why
have
did you
fake
pick
tits?
that remix over the original?
I haven't heard the original.
There we go.
That's for Nathan Fake. Do you know the one thing that's real here? Grabbing an audience. That's what you did a good job there because you didn't even know the original.
I
You're that
didn't.
good, yeah. You're that good. You didn't even give a shit about the original.
I should probably listen to it, but when I'm that person that when I find a really good, I'm that person that when I find a really, really good song, I will just listen to that one over and over and over. And I,
See, I fall into the habit of that, and I end up getting sick of the songs.
yeah.
Do you find that? Tom?
It depends how good the song is.
Because but even how good it is, you'll listen to it over and over again. Like, you know, if you've got a Spotify Premium, yeah? Shout out Spotify, get Premium when you can.
Cheers for changing the world.
Subscribe.
You get the every December.
Can I just interrupt? Spotify, you should give Julia free subscription for the same to everyone to subscribe. She just went subliminal. People are going to be in their sleep and go, they go up in the morning and go, I'm going to subscribe.
Sponsor us, please.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Sponsored by Spotify. Spotify.
Sorry, Juliana.
Yeah, you've had every December they give you a year roundup of the most songs you played. You find you're like, oh shit, yeah, these are my songs I loved. But you play them, you're like, yeah, but I listen to these all the time, and you kind of skip them because you're like, that's all the time I listen to these all year.
Depends how good the song is.
I agree with Tom. Like, I have some songs that I'll listen to every single day, morning, evening, when I'm going to work,
You won't get bored.
No, I do get bored after a time, but then there is certain songs like Jimmy Somewhere Escape, which I've been listening to over and over again since 2017.
I'm glad you said Jimmy Savile, not Jimmy Savile. I was like, Jimmy
Savile, Escape.
It's just subliminally becoming a paedophile. That's not. No one wants that.
Jimmy Savile Escape is a very different kind of tune.
It is, yeah. But no, I like that tune, Julia. That was quite bouncy.
You're welcome.
I'm not really.
It's good, different kind of alternative house tune.
Yeah, I don't know really what that genre goes into.
Yeah. I like that. I'm not a massive house guy, but
it's like electronic a little bit with the doobie doobie.
God, that was the most descriptive thing I've ever heard. I mean, there's going to be music reviewers go, get me Julia Reid now. They're going to email us and go, Sam McGowan, Tom Slater, I don't give a fuck about you. Get Julia Reid because of that description was record-breaking information. Right, we've got this next one coming up here called... it's by
Can I introduce it? It's my song.
Apparently so. Shut up, Tom. I'm fucking introducing it. Go on.
So this next song is Brockhampton, and the song, I don't actually think that's the right song because
it is. It's.
Why is it that album cover then? That's their other album.
I know. I did this earlier.
Right. Skip that. Start again.
That's fine.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just questioning.
No. Start again now.
It's my knowledge of Brockhampton.
Just start from Brockhampton.
This is. Oh, I see. So this next song is Brockhampton, and it's called Sugar.
Waiting for you to call me. You're the only one I want by my side when I fall asleep. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Tell me what I'm waiting for. I know it's hard, but we need each other. No, it's hard, but we need each other. I move mountains on my own, don't need nobody, yo. Change your mind when I change my life. Better start believing in myself. And we all now looking for God, so we never see it in ourselves. Shit divine and adventure and movie style. It's hard to tell what a prayer compare. You can find me dancing in between the raindrops, trying to find a way to make the pain stop. All the time in the graveyard, got a nigga feeling bad. My instability's trademark, copywritten in all my decisions. This is not supposed to be a way of living. Turn my temple down into a prison. Spend all nights alone for you to call me. You're the only one I want by my side when I fall asleep. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Tell me what I'm waiting for. I know it's hard, but we need each other. No, it's hard, but we need each other.
Yeah, back on Vincent with the braces on. You slide out the back without the neighbors knowing. Pose for the picture with the pearly whites. Deadlands zooming in, catching all my strikes. Use trade drone for some money and she gave me all I need for the night. 40 advice, morally alright, but I need some advice and I know that I'm acting foolish. Push up me up around noonish. Alpha blood, yeah, we coolin'. Push it up, putting all outcasts on the days eating, yeah, we cruising.
I love you right, I love you right. All by yourself, but I'll make it right, baby. I want you to know I'ma be there for you. I'ma make you see that I want you.
Spend all nights alone waiting for you to call me. You're the only one I want by my side when I fall asleep. Tell me what I'm waiting for. Tell me what I'm waiting for. I know it's hard, but we need each other. No, it's hard, but we need each other.
Back and forth, I'll take that if that's all you ask for. With my legs up on the dashboard. Only thing in my pocket is my passport. Passport. loving me.
That's a tune. Do you like that?
I like
hit
Julia's
that
little. It's like Brockhampton. We're gonna pop her email down. Give Julia an email, and she can join your group. 'Cause
Please
that was
do.
spot on. That was
I
good.
love Kevin Abstract.
Say it.
Don't
What?
insult him.
No.
Oh, I thought you were reacting to me saying
Insult
I love Kevin
Brockhampton.
Abstract, and you were like,
Brockhampton. We're gonna do a feature show on Brockhampton. And
Oh,
I
are
know
you?
that- yeah, definitely.
does Sam like Brockhampton
well,
then?
he will when I finish with
He
it.
doesn't.
What do you mean?
Nah.
What do you mean? I'm ashamed of you. Brockhampton are absolutely amazing.
He doesn't like that American rap thing.
Well, I don't like your English self thing. They're great. Brockhampton are one of the best things of hip hop to happen these last few years because they're kind.
Hip hop.
You haven't heard. They are different. They are really different.
They
but I
are
love-
rap, but they're not hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. They're the new twist on hip hop. Hip hop, back in the 90s, hip hop was hip hop. And then it became, you had the 2000s came in, and you had Cisco, JRE, Ice Cube just totally stabbed hip hop in the back, and then it became R&B, and now then trap came out, and now hip hop is now a mix of trap and R&B, and Brockhampton are on that level, but they are still absolutely amazing, and I have so much respect for them because they're just a group of guys from
Oh, no,
Texas.
don't get me wrong. I have respect for them as artists.
They're amazing
but
for what they've done.
It's not a song that I would just go, I'll stick that on. I'll stick that on a playlist.
But have you given time to listen to all of their albums?
Not all of them because they're not something I'll go to. They're not my go-to.
But if you, to be fair, so Tom Stowe, the other motherfucking TS, my absolute homeboy, he showed me Javert by them, and it's one of the hardest, darkest hip hop tunes I've heard in my life. It's so good, and I've got into Brockhampton. I did get into them slowly, but the more I got into them, I cannot stop listening to them. Sister Nation, Boogie,
Hottie. Hottie's a good one.
Hottie. What's the one with Star? God, Berlin, Bank.
Thing is though, I think where we differ is I like the slow ones
Yeah.
that are more auto-tuney and
Yeah.
with like Kevin Abstract as like
love
the
him.
main person in it rather than like the really hard
I
rap
like the darker,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
No, I'm not a fan of them.
See, if I was to listen to them, I'd listen to the more darker stuff rather than the slow, singy ones.
Their slow singing ones are great though. They've got
They are.
No Halo. Wow, it's their newer album. It's the one with this is on it, isn't it?
Yeah, this is on the new album.
Ginger.
Ginger's a good one.
And No Halo is absolutely amazing. Dilly Departed, and I just really have respect for them. The fact that they really used in today's like working from home, getting their own studio from home. They've got so many of them. They're a collective more than a group, and they're
See,
just
a lot of
they're just
people
so
said
good.
they were the new Odd Future. When they came
Yeah,
out.
in a way. They're just a bunch of kids from Texas who just... Saying kids from Texas are really older than me. But no, they're probably not, actually.
No,
No, they're
Yeah.
young, yeah.
Fuck off. But yeah, they're like a bunch of like kids from Texas, and they're just absolutely killing it. And they've got themselves, what, 4... Saturation 1, 2, 3... Yeah, they've got 5 albums now.
What's kind of mad though is as Brockhampton, they have so many fans and they sell out like
Yeah.
massive venues and everything. But as singular artists, they're
Yeah.
not that well known.
Yeah. That's right. They're, it's almost like...
I knew Kevin Abstract before I knew Brockhampton.
They're like the Avengers. You know what I mean? Like Hulk's like, oh, he goes and fucks stuff up. Captain America's like, morals and look at me. Iron Man's like, I've got to trim my beard before I go to battle, and he zooms in and fucks people up. Hawkeye's like, I've been practicing
Hawkeye is
archery.
the worst Avenger.
Don't talk shit about Hawkeye.
No, he is.
I'm not
What does
gonna
he do?
lie,
All he
Hawkeye
does
is the
is
worst
shoot
Avenger.
arrows.
Nah.
Who wants
He
that?
never had a he never had a backstory in the
do-
Avengers universe.
He had a kid.
In the
I think that was it.
MCU. He never had a backstory.
Watch Endgame.
I haven't seen Endgame.
Exactly,
haven't
full
seen
stop.
Endgame.
So both of you can sit on my face. Not at the
they
same time
wait-
because there's not enough room. But,
They wait until Endgame to actually fully bring out
not
Hawkeye.
really his backstory, but there's a bit in it, and the first bit of Endgame, I saw Avengers with my daughter, and there's a bit at the beginning, and I was like, that's the exact noise I made, and it was just really sad, and that's when you go, this guy, you feel him a bit more. So
Yeah, I imagine Hawkeye's origin story like. Have you seen Shooter with Mark Wahlberg? That film. He's a sniper.
no,
Imagine
I know
like
it,
that.
but no.
I picture it like that.
You picture her?
I picture it.
Picture it.
No.
no.
Pixel it like that.
He's got more of a backstory. But
More of a backstory than Mark Wahlberg. Come on.
Mark
No, no
Wahlberg
one has.
a burger company.
I know
We saw it.
Yeah,
We established it in a
God,
trial
God.
podcast.
Wahlburgers. That's my. I want to go right.
We brought this up previously.
Oh,
You're late
sorry.
to the party.
Don't be sorry. You want to bring up Wahlburgers any time of the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because they could. They
By the
all
way,
work.
you know Mark Wahlberg's got a burger store. Interesting
us.
Hollywood facts.
That's another one of our That's no one. People aren't going to get that.
What did you say?
Right,
But
we're going to
we-
start a new section of our podcast called Interesting Hollywood Facts.
I've got an interesting Hollywood fact for this
Go,
one.
ready, let's do the
I know a
jingle.
bird at school.
Jingle. Interesting Hollywood.
Hollywood. Interesting Hollywood fact. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah. This bird from school, her name was Hollywood.
I have a better fact. I
All right, here we go.
Fat beats your fat by 10%.
Tom, your fact was shit. I've got another one for you.
lived in Hollywood for 7 weeks.
For real?
Yeah, she
Did
did.
you not know that?
No.
No, that.
Know
Yeah, I
that.
did.
You say know that?
Know it. Know it.
Know that. What, when?
Know that.
In 2017.
What?
I lived there for 7 weeks and I was at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts.
Dramatic arts.
No, I
Everything.
did. I was like doing
M-A...
It was for acting.
A-M-D-U. Well, that's fucking...
ADA, I think it's
I
called.
didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I've been to LA once. So when I moved to New Zealand with my family, we
I've
stopped
been
off.
in LA once when I moved to New Zealand.
Yeah, we stopped off. You go to Singapore or LA. We went to LA.
Oh, is it literally the halfway?
Oh, I didn't know
Wow,
that.
that's-
Yeah. We stayed there for a day, and in that day we had McDonald's 3 times because you're not gonna. And this is going back to a bit more about me. I was a real.
It's all
fat
about
boy.
Tom.
Yeah, I was really fat. I was a circle.
He's already been on another podcast.
We've
don't worry
we've
about
established the fatness, you know. But yeah, so yeah, we had McDonald's 3 times. We had pancakes once, and then we had burgers and burgers. So it was great. It was the best McDonald's I've ever had. And we had a limo tour of Hollywood, and we all fell asleep because we were jet lagged. And the limo driver must have been like.
that. See, I feel
whether he
like
cares.
my Hollywood story could beat yours.
All your facts about Hollywood are shit.
No. When I went to Hollywood.
I'll just keep my mouth shut from now on then. This podcast's going to be a fucking seller, isn't it?
Yours is better. You had a limo ride. Mine was we went to LA as a family holiday, and we went to see like Disney World, wherever it's called in LA. And we literally went out for an evening. My dad went, "All right, we're going to see Hollywood," and I was like a 4-year-old, like, "What? Hollywood?" And we went up, and we looked at the street. And my dad went, "Here it is." And we walked back to the hotel.
Nice. That was educational.
So that's Hollywood.
Thrilling.
Literally, we went to the corner of a road and went, "That's it." And we walked back, and that was it.
That sounds shit, to be honest. Sorry.
And that was it.
Yeah,
And that was it. That was my Hollywood journey.
We went to Santa Monica Pier and.
So I didn't even go there. Yours is better than
Oh,
mine.
it's so nice there.
No, it's not. Well, I went at night time. Don't go to Santa Monica
Is that
Pier
the
at
one with
night
all the funfair rides?
time. Yeah. And
It's fun there.
apparently there's a lot of death that goes on.
Oh.
Death.
Well, killing. This is
Did you
it's like
know
a
on,
famous, dirty, horrible. Basically, the more famous a place, the worse it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, Santa Monica
Like
Pier.
that road you told me about, Harry Brown, where Plan B and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't live too far from there now. A13. Any scumbags listening like myself? A13.
Harry
Horrible.
Brown, Plan
Yeah.
B, Michael Caine.
Yeah, end credits chasing status, bringing it in now. We're not really.
We will though.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
a
another day.
good
Yeah,
tune.
it's a good tune.
I wanted to say something about Santa Monica Pier.
You say it. You say it, babe.
In GTA,
Yeah, I was going to say GTA. It's in GTA.
you can go up to women. I don't know if actually you can put this in, but you can go up to women on GTA on the pier and like bump into them so they get really like pissed off, and then eventually they'll get so annoyed and they dive off.
They dive in the water.
They dive in the water to get away from you.
I never
Is that
did
just women? Or is
That's
that,
mad.
I'm pretty sure you could do it to anybody.
Maybe you could do it to
We'll
everyone.
do
but-
this after the podcast. We'll load this up.
Do you know why Julia asked? She was like, I don't know if I can say this because she's like, I don't know. And now we said, is it women? She basically Julia only goes around picks on women, but she doesn't know if the men dive in because she's like,
I don't know if we can say this, but I've made women jump in water on GTA.
I'm a bully and I intimidate people. We don't have to put it on, but we're in control of this, Julia. So you're fucked now.
I mean, you could do it to anyone, but I reckon if it was a man, they would turn around and beat you up.
This is a game.
I know.
Wait, what? So if we put this out to men, they come and beat us up? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
No, in the game, in GTA, not in real life. Don't do it in real life.
Well, of course I'm not going to go up to a woman and just walk into him in real life.
Well, what? I don't understand the question.
You started this question, you don't understand it. Fuck me. Right,
Moving on.
Next tune.
The next song
Go on,
is
Julia.
Rachel's Little Brother by Stormzy. It's on his new album, Heavy as the Head, and it's a tune.
Yo, lad. Father, help me through the pain. Father, be my shelter when it's due to rain. Bought this on myself, so tell me who's to blame. These niggas do me dirty, I can't do the same. Do the same even though I had a meaner start. But still a league apart, guess I got a cleaner heart. Miscommunication tore my team apart. Now I'm the big dog, I make the whole arena bark. Boom shakalaka when I shake the room. My goons bring the whackers, I just make the tunes. Hakuna Matata when my days are blue. All of you rappers need to pay your dues. Piss my gang off, then they slide off, make you meet the chrome. They'll be Thanos when they find out where you keep them stones. Brothers stab me in my back, you really be your own. I still keep some dragons with me like I'm Peter Jones. I still keep some dragons with me like I'm Stormborn. They're screaming more storms, so I give them more storms. Man, them are against man, and now the man are full storms. You can get your chest banged or you can get your jaw torn. I'm that cold. Niggas wanna see me back in that mode. Me and Killer skizzing on the back road, chilling on our Jack Jones. Used to keep our Rambos tucked, and now we skizz around in Lambo trucks and watch the fans go nuts. Father God, I can't believe that this is life. Father God, I can't believe that this is man. Father God, you brought me down to build me up. I need your love to fill me up. Can't niggas hate to see me shine. My city's always been a gangland. Man in the middle like I'm Bam Bam. Coming like I'm Simba, I'm Aslam. Heart of a lion, man, they say I got a lion heart. You niggas just learned to fly, I got off to a flying start. This is that expensive rap, it's coming like a dying art. Long as all my people win, I'm cool to play a tiny part. I am not alone in this, had to share my throne in this. Had to bite the bullet just to show my brother's ownership. I'm playing my position. Them old boys know I'm on a mission. They know that I don't follow no traditions. Do it like I'm Jigger, turn my niggas into moguls. Niggas trying to figure how we living through our socials, that's ridiculous. If you wanna know, then come and sit with us. 50-50 on some knowledge, take a split with us. Car if you went legit with us, we'll probably build a nation. Passing on the things we learn and sharing information. Always better when we stick together. Came up through the grit together. If I'm ever acting up, you tell me get my shit together. You hold me down, I do the same for you. I hold the crown and hold the bane for you. I finish what I came to do. You know I finished what I started. Yes, I dot my I's and cross my T's, I'm fully hearted. Lost them to the streets, but we prefer to say they're martyrs. We had OGs and we preferred them to our fathers. If I ain't walking in the Holy Spirit, I'm a target. Long time I bought a ticket and departed. Now me and Big Cooper get to bill it on the chartered. I wish I had £1 for every rhythm that I clarted. Oh shit, I pray this feeling never lasts. I pray I cherish it. I pray you keep me on this path, I pray I never slip. I pray for God to really keep me in this fellowship. I bottle up and then I spill it to my therapist. It's not a healthy way of living, but we living still. Trying to fill empty voids up with 7-figure deals. Sertraline and nicotine, I hit it till it heals. And that's the kind of shit to keep a nigga in his feels. Cause I could have been a doctor, could have been a lawyer, could have been a boxer like I'm Oscar de la Hoya. If I stayed at work, I'd probably piss off my employer. I'm old school like Lacey and Alpha and Latoya, so it's thank you to my mother and thank the Lord above us. I'm Mr. GQ when I'm gracing on the cover. Plus I'm multi-talented, it's like I'm Donald Glover. Like what the fuck you talking about? I'm Rachel's little brother, straight up, word. If you were to go, I don't know how. You're the only one who sweeps me off my feet, makes my soul go weak. The only one who makes my heart want to beat. And I could never live without you. You know that what I feel has to be true.
This is a great tune.
Good intro, Julia. This is a really good song.
Oh my god, it's such a great tune.
No, it is. This is one of my favourite songs from his new album, but I have a few.
What is it? Anyone listening would be like, fucking tell me!
Oh,
like,
it's Rachel's Little Brother.
Oh, you've already said that already.
Yeah, I
What
said
does
that
that
at the
mean? Do
beginning.
you know what it means?
No, I don't know who
Just
Rachael
didn't
is.
mean just a bird called Rachel, and it's a song about a little brother, which is probably a bit weird actually. Probably steer away from that, Stormzy. Too late though, it's already released.
Honestly, I can't stop listening to this album though.
I mean, I don't know much Stormzy, but
When
it
did
does
it come
sound
out?
pretty decent.
It came out on the 13th of December.
Bloody
Oh,
hell.
well, quite a while then.
Specific. I like that.
I know, I don't know how I remember that actually. That's not a
good date.
while.
She's better than us. She knows the dates of albums.
Exactly, yeah. She's not even, we've been preparing for this, and she's just like 13th December,
We're
1
just
p.m.
like, I think it was 2015.
Yeah, I think maybe, and it was actually like 20 years off. But yeah, why this one, Juliana Banana?
Because I like how it's at the start, it's all rapping, and then I like him singing in the middle.
It's a little bit emotion. A little bit emotional.
It is, like, I love a song. Like, this is why I like the Brockhampton slow stuff, because I love it when they start singing. I don't know what it is. I like the little break of tunage.
Bloody hell.
As in, like, not this is a tune, but like...
See, I've got a thing which I agree with you there, but I absolutely hate with other rappers. Is Eminem has done this all the time. Is where he will do a song, but then the chorus will be a female vocalist. That detracts from the song completely. Loads of big hip hop artists have gone to that trait of just they'll do their verse and then a female vocalist will just come in and it won't fit the song at all. But I do like when a rapper their chorus will come up and either they'll attempt to sing or have an auto-tune singing part or they'll rap a different verse. I absolutely can't stand when a rapper will just bring in a female vocalist out of nowhere.
What was that
And
song
it's
that
just-
Eminem did?
Sexist.
No,
Okay.
not even that. It's just a vocalist out of nowhere that it doesn't bring to the song. It's just a hook that they can't bring with the verse that they just have on the chorus. That everyone remembers the chorus, they don't remember the verse. And that detracts from the rapping in general.
But this is going back to the John Cage 433. The song is, the tune is how you want it to be, and if that artist wants it to be like that, which they probably don't, it's probably the producer going, this is going to sell
But
more.
I feel like it's a sell-out move.
Yeah, but fair
Like
enough. Yeah.
Eminem did it a lot. You've got 50 Cent did it a lot. It's all the popular rappers of around the noughties.
Turning hip hop into a tune, like a structured chorus, a verse, chorus, verse, blah blah blah.
Whereas Brockhampton, they haven't had many featured female vocalists.
No, they
Not that
don't
I've got
either.
a thing about female vocalists. It's just it's not part of their genre that they bring it in just to kind of bring the hook. That shouldn't be what
That's
you have
what I
as the
think
hook.
about the Liquid. This is kind of related, but the Liquid music that you like,
Liquid drum and bass.
Liquid drum and bass, where they have a female vocalist.
But it will be the whole thing.
Yeah, but
rather
still,
than
I
their
don't think it
chorus.
goes.
Oh no,
What?
female vocal.
Female vocals.
I don't
on
think it
Liquid
really goes.
Makes Liquid.
No, there's some of it that I'm just...
Hybrid Minds Touch.
That's a good one.
Ultraviolet by Fred Green Graphics. Gee, they are amazing.
actually,
Lucid by Galaxy. The
We
female
could do this
vocalist
all
of the whole
day.
thing.
is she a female vocal? I think it's someone Rye.
Oh, there's vocalists who feature on a track. And then-
Yeah.
Right. That's for another podcast.
Sorry.
We'll leave that. We'll get Julia back on
You
for a
can cut
Liquid
this
podcast.
whole thing out.
We're going to have many piss nights with Juliana causing drama, and she studied that in Hollywood apparently. I learned that tonight.
I did.
And yeah, like just.
But specifically to
do you know
hip-hop
what? We'll do a Liquid one, and we'll get Julia in.
Mate,
And
we'll bring Julia on a Liquid track.
But by the time we finish, she will be a puddle on the floor. She'll be like, I am Liquid. I am a part of it. She'll be, yeah, like Liquid's good. Like we'll bring you in.
I'll turn into gas. I'll be so liquid.
There's
I'll
nothing
be
to start
gas.
telling me about you farting, Julia. Jesus Christ, I don't talk about that right now. God, you're a woman. Growing up, and girls would be like, girls don't fart. Yes, you do. And you guys don't seem very impressed about talking about that stuff. So
Sam doesn't fart.
I don't.
Can we talk about... He doesn't.
you can talk about what you want. It's your show.
He doesn't ever at all. And it really freaks me out. And it's kind of annoying.
It's annoying.
It is annoying.
Like most girls would be like, I found the perfect guy, and you're like, I just want you to
No,
fart.
I really do want him to.
Weird.
It breaks the ice.
Are you holding it in all day long?
No, I have to go to the toilet when I need
It's
to.
so annoying.
Weird. God, this turned from music to shitting.
Because even in the toilet, like, you just can't hear it.
That's nice, yeah. That's a nice
Anyway,
fun,
female vocalists, specifically to hip hop and rap, I feel like it takes away from the song. And I feel like that's why Brockhampton do well. Even though I don't really enjoy Brockhampton,
You
that's why
will.
they do well. Because they don't bring in featured artists just to carry the hook. They've
You
already
need
got
to
the
listen
hook.
to others then. Stormzy does a track with
No,
her.
because I don't like that. Because it's detracting
It
from
might
what
break.
he can do.
It might change your views.
We're going to change our Brockhampton view. I have so many. I just love Brockhampton. Like, I want to meet them and I want to hug them all, and I just want to be like, you guys. I just love you guys. They do what they want.
Have you seen them live?
No, I haven't. I want to.
I saw them at Lovebox.
Well, cheers.
I don't actually. This is the thing. I don't think I properly got into the whole Brockhampton vibe.
Brockhampton.
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 I didn't get into the Brockhampton
That's the
vibe.
tribute version of them. We are Brockhampton, and yeah, no, they're.
And I didn't really know what the songs they were singing. I didn't really get it.
Yeah.
And that was
Did you
only
go
this
to
year.
see them before you'd really listened?
No,
to
because I had
them?
listened to them, but their new album hadn't come out. I don't know. I think I said I liked them more than they actually listened to them. If that makes sense.
They've got some great. There's a tune called "Queer" by them, and it's so good. I love Brockhampton because I was going to bring this up in another podcast, but we'll do it now. You know, they're openly gay, and a lot of them
Because
are,
Kevin
a few of them.
Abstract is.
Yeah, and I like that. I love how things have changed over time.
Yeah, back in the day, hip hop was the least.
Yeah, it was
gay
homophobic.
Scene.
I love the fact that we live in a world where gay people can be open about it and they don't get discriminated against. People can be gay, they can be open about it, and we celebrate it. And
Especially in music, where before genres were based around certain things which
Yeah.
weren't inherently straight or inherently homophobic.
And I love the fact that Brockhampton is yeah, we're gay, so well. But a fair few of them are gay, and that's awesome. I really appreciate the fact they're not scared about it. They go ahead and say what they got to say, and I think. I just love the fact that we live in a world where we do celebrate it now, because what's wrong with being gay? I'm not gay myself, but I think I have loads of gay friends, and be open, be yourself, and be great.
I feel
So
like
love
Tyler the Creator is a classic example of
Yeah.
used to be his original music was very, in a way you could see it's homophobic, where the language he used and the raps that he did were very straight and anti-gay, and then as he kind of merged into, he decided to come out through music, and his raps became, he was gay, and his latest album he was like, oh wait, Tyler Creator's gay, and it's it's not a shock. It's just him using music as a medium to come out, and that shouldn't be shunned against. That shouldn't be seen as a focus, but just allowed.
It's kind of like Frank Ocean as well.
Exactly, Frank Ocean was.
Frank Ocean gay?
Yeah, Frank. Dude, in the verse from Oldie, for old Future song Oldie, he came out as, "I'm high and I'm bi. Well, no wait, I'm straight." He came out in that verse. "I'm high and I'm bi. No wait, I'm straight," and that was his verse.
But
He
surely that
started
mean
it.
he's saying that he's not gay?
Yeah, but he basically came out and went, "Oh wait," and changed it as if whoops, that was a slip up because of the music industry.
Oh, okay. I like that though. Yeah,
Exactly,
like-
Frank Ocean, and even then, there's been a lot of interviews and a lot of videos of Tyler Creator specifically and Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean's been openly gay for a long time, but Tyler Creator's been quite recently.
Yeah, it was only a few months ago.
Frank Ocean has been yeah, you go, Tyler Creator, and he is in a way it's kind of nice to see that Tyler Creator used Frank Ocean as a means of coming out. It's okay to come out, and he used Frank Ocean as a means of boosting him up. It's okay to do it.
Bit of inspiration.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't fathom living in a time where it is bad to be gay. What's wrong with that? We're all from under the same cloud. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, gay, straight, male, female. We're all human. Get on. Peace and love, bae.
I like
Peace
the
and
fact
love, bro.
that we live in a time where it's open.
Yeah.
Not that it's cool to be open. I don't like that term, but it's in music.
Yeah.
It's in media that it's how it is. It's the norm. So anyway, tell us a bit more about Stormzy, Julia.
Stormzy, I've been a big fan for him for a while. And actually, a long time, well, no, not that long ago, 2017, December, I think it was, or November.
You do know your dates, don't you?
You do. You're
do.
better than us.
Julia carries around a book. Everything she says, she went
You didn't
went
see, but she was
Sainsbury's.
flicking through her diary.
9:05.
With us.
Check out.
Oh, 13th of November specifically.
No, but basically, I think I saw on his Instagram, Stormzy posted a picture where it was a casting call for people my age, just to kind of be in his music video for Blinded by Your Grace Part 2. And so I was like, fuck it, I'll email through. I think you had to email through your name, age and Instagram handle sent it all through, and then I completely forgot about it. And then about a week later, I got the email saying, "Congrats, you've been chosen to be in Stormzy's music video." And I went to, I can't actually remember where it was. It was North London, I think, or South London. One of them.
Well,
So you can remember.
I think it was Croydon then, maybe.
so you can remember
No, that's too far. It was on the Northern Line.
Croydon is South London, though.
But it wasn't that far, because I would have remembered that journey.
Can I say, so you can remember the year, the month,
The day.
the day, the minute, the second that you went somewhere, but you can't remember if it was north or fucking south. Fucking hell.
Honestly, I don't remember. I just remember I went to a school. They didn't announce the location until the day, I think.
That's
They sent me
handy.
an email.
Cheers, Stormzy. There you go. You're in a music video, but you got to guess where it is in North or South London. That narrows it down for you. Good luck.
So it was in a school, and then we were kind of waiting around in these cafeteria area, and then we got taken to this playground bit in a I think it was a council estate, because it was
Classy.
I think the song was about him growing up. I don't really know. I'm really not very knowledgeable about
It's great to come on this podcast and not really know.
Good context.
But yeah, no, because I remember the music video itself follows a family in a council estate, and then it goes to all these people kind of singing, because it's got choir in it. And so basically our role...
Never seen a choir in a council estate.
So we got taken to a playground, and we all just kind of were miming. They had these massive cameras. It was my first experience of being on a set, and they just kind of kept playing the music, and we were miming and singing over the chorus bit. And then Stormzy came in, and
You were like, oh, we're Stormzy's
everyone
here.
was cheering.
Ruin
Everyone
the
was
video,
mad for
whatever.
him.
My God.
Fuck me, it's Stormzy. Everyone's going mental.
But yeah, so and then at the end, actually, they all gathered us back into the same cafeteria, and then Stormzy came in. And I do have a picture actually with him. I'd have to find it.
Posting that on the link in description.
We're going to put an Instagram page. Yet another link. One of the shows. We've got about 1,000 links.
Shout out
It's
Stormzy,
it's
if you remember
ridiculous.
me.
Yeah, Stormzy, if you want to promote our podcast a little bit, you're welcome. You can come see your good pal Julia Reid here.
Hey, come along to be a special guest.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah. If you do that,
In my dojo.
exactly,
Come into
yeah.
my dojo.
Come to Lewisham. But the only thing is, though, you've
just gave
also
away
He's
our
from,
address.
he's from South London.
your
He knows
address, Lewisham. Do you think Stormzy's gonna knock on every single door in Lewisham? He's not.
it. Stormzy's from South London. He knows Lewisham. Don't worry.
Exactly, yeah. He'll be fine.
Yeah, but
To
sad
be fair,
thing
if
is,
Stormzy knocks on your door, you can go, go on, flirt. You go,
come in,
yeah.
cuppa.
We've got dinner on the go. Actually, do you want to bite?
Do you know what? Do you know what? Sam will go without dinner tonight.
Yeah, you can have his. Yeah, exactly. You're a
But
guest.
sad thing is I can't actually be seen on the music video. I'm not there.
What do you mean you can't be seen on the music video?
I'm not.
You just told us all that to not be in the fucking music
I'm not
video.
in the music video. I was
That's
stood too
like
far
being
outside.
like-
I was really nervous, so I didn't want to get close to the front, so I kind of stood at the sides. And I'm watching the music video and I'm not in it.
God.
That's like being
This whole
like
thing,
you've been
you're not in
acting for years and years. You're like, Mum, I've finally got it. I've made it. I've got the auditions. Like, and then you watch the film and you go, yeah, I'm actually in it. I'm just sort of like, I am
too
in
scared.
it, but I'm in the deleted scenes and they're not even in the DVD feature, so the extras. So I just
But I mean, I got the story to tell.
like I've got a little thing I can tell you here. Like, I was actually in a music video. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I was in the music video for God, who was it again? Doesn't actually matter because I wasn't, but I could lie and just be like, yeah, I was in a music video. Oh, what one? This one. Yeah, but I'm not in it. Well, thank
It's a
you.
good experience, though.
Yeah. It's a good
And I
anecdote.
got the picture with Stormzy, so
Well, to be fair, we'll post that link in the description.
That's proof in itself. There you go.
Anyway, what's your
But
next
we're gonna,
tune you've been injured?
my next song is by one of my fave DJs ever in the world. It's Ross from Friends, and
Wait.
the song.
Are
You're
you-
not my favourite DJ.
Yep.
Not Purgatory.
Well, I'm not Ross and Fred. Well, I was gonna
Purgatory.
ask you, is it-
Purgatory is not my
Purgatory, yeah.
favourite.
Purgatory.
DJ. Purgatory.
Is it? So you know, like Ross from Friends. Are you telling me is your favourite DJ bit? But the DJ set, the bit in Friends when
David
he's like,
Schwimmer.
Dun, 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 woo, woo, dun,
Is it where Marcel the monkey comes
No. It's the one when he's like he's got his keyboard and
Getting really into it.
yeah, and he's got the explosion at the end. He's like, and he's sort of I told you to wait, and he's like, now finished, yeah.
It's like where you must remember this from back when music in school, where you'd have the Yamaha
Yes.
keyboard, and you'd be like,
DJ.
come on.
And the teacher was there, and she'd be like, I'm really passionate about music. And then all she got for 30 years was you just fucking around with a Yamaha keyboard. making ridiculous sound,
DJ, dictionary, one.
I know that one.
Good time.
One more
Dictionary.
time. One more time.
Come on.
One of the best
Come
of
on.
I love the
But yeah.
music lessons.
This song is Ross and Friends and it's called Squaz. So that was my final track of what I love. Good old Ross from Friends. Actually, fun fact, I saw him recently.
I bumped into Julia, not physically, but I think it was like,
amazing.
look where you're fucking going. It's like, you fucking get off your phone, you blind bitch. I was walking to Brixton Academy to go see Subfocus, Camo and Crooked, Turno, Randall.
DJ Randall on the ones and twos.
Randall, well, he's good.
Randall
Breakage as well, big. I was walking down the street and I heard, Tom! Who the fuck's that? Who knows me? They're just saying, Julia's there like, it's me! Oh, jeez, Julia. And she's like,
I was in the queue by myself.
on the ones, bless her.
I was literally by myself. I really wanted to go and see Ross and Friends because he was doing these Fridays at Phonics, and I just love him, and I've been to a lot of his gigs, so I was just like, I've got to go. And also I love Phonics as a venue because I like the lights that they do and like the whole disco ball, and it's all really fun.
Disco ball, that sounds good.
I've got
That
disco
doesn't
ball
happen
there.
anymore. I haven't seen disco ball in ages. It makes it sound like I was around in the 70s. I haven't seen a disco ball since I was 15 in the 70s. Like, no. Just disco balls, they have an effect. They're good.
No, it was really fun, and I was out drinking in Soho with my friend after work, trying to persuade everyone to come. They didn't, and then
I was out drinking, my friend.
Because I'm a hipster.
But then I was just walking back to the station and going, I was going to go home, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I want to go and see Ross and Friends, so I'm going to fucking go.
YOLO.
Do you know what's funny? Is the whole time I was sitting here playing video games.
Yeah, I asked Sam to come with me, and he was just like, nah, not for me,
Hardcore,
not for me.
to be fair.
And so I literally ran onto the tube, tried to get there so quick, because I thought I was going to miss, like, last entry. Ran from Brixton Station to Phonics, which isn't that far. And then I got there, and I saw the queue was empty, and I was like, oh my god, I missed it. So I went to the security guard, and I was like, oh, like, I want to go in for Ross and Friends, like, how do I get in? And he was like, oh, you got a queue. And I was just like, wait, what? And he was like, you're the first one here. So I was stood in this queue by myself with no one else around me for like 10 minutes.
Just to add, I actually took a picture of Julia, and I'm going to post it on the page as well.
We'll post it on the page.
It was just so sad. And then I had a lot of red wine, that's what I was drinking. And then I went in and still got more red wine. And then I was the first one to go into the doors of the like dance floor bit where he was playing, and it was just me by myself. No one else was in there. Maybe like a couple were like by a table, and I was just there with a glass of red wine.
Die hard fan.
Dancing in the middle, and I was just so embarrassed. And actually, on my way to the gig, I was messaging Ross from Friends' Instagram, sending him in DMs being like, hey, I'm such a big fan of yours. I really, really want to come to your gig tonight. Please, 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 can you like get me a ticket to get in because I don't want to miss it. And then obviously I got in, had to pay. And then when I got to the whole like dance floor bit myself, I was getting the messages up, and I was going across the like DJ desk, whatever it's called. Booth.
Mixing desk.
Mixing desk, that's what it was. And then I was just like hanging over it, showing my phone to Ross from Friends, and I was like, look what I messaged him. And he was just like, oh yeah, okay.
Do you know how he would have been sold if you said your name's Rachael Green? They'd have been like, get her in straight away. Rachel can come in. Or Monica Geller. Do you know what I mean? Because
Or
that's his
Phoebe.
sister. Phoebe, yeah.
I'm Phoebe with the fresh
I'm
tunes.
picturing like there's like a whole group of DJs going around, like, you know, Ross from Friends, Phoebe from Friends, Charlotte from Friends, and then
Charlotte?
Chandler from Friends. And then every now and then they do like a little Brockhampton thing.
Chandler instead Chandler.
Chandler.
It's very British
Chandler.
to say Chandler. My mum says, oh, it's Chandler.
I am British, Belen.
No, but it doesn't work the same way as
when it comes to Chandler, I meant to go American. It's like you go Chandler from Friends. But I'm picturing like if you had like Ross from Friends, Phoebe from Friends, Rachel from Friends. Every now and then they do a Brockhampton thing, and they become like the Avengers and do like a Friends thing.
Ross from Friends, if
Brockhampton
you're
are the
listening.
Avengers.
Exactly.
Got
Yeah.
an idea.
Brockhampton are the Avengers of music.
Exactly. Yeah. They come together and they
They destroy evil.
Exactly. Yeah. And they deliver goodness into my ear holes.
But yeah, no, that gig was actually the first gig I've ever gone to alone, and it was a DJ night. And I've always wanted to go to a gig alone, but I always like pictured it in my mind that I was going to go to like one of those indie, like really not very well known artists in like, I don't know.
All those artists have got that you wouldn't know. This is my backlog of artists.
Julia's so hipster and exclusive that she only goes by
But no.
herself to stuff.
It was a DJ gig, Ross from Friends, and it was interesting, but it was really fun. And then I left at like 1:30.
Can I ask, what's one of your, do you watch Friends? I mean, Friends is a part of anyone's life. What's your favourite Ross moment?
Oh, I like when it's the LOVE, and he's got the cocktail. I think it's when he's trying to get to grips with Rachael and Joey dating.
Yeah.
And he's with
Charlie,
that's what it is. And he's like, L, and then he's like going through the LOVE.
Oh, L for
Love.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like,
I love the bit with the sandwich, and he's like, you threw my sandwich away, and yeah, you would be though. If someone went into the fridge, do you not like Friends?
I'm just saying, this whole section, you would have lost about half your audience.
We would have doubled the fucking audience. It's Friends, mental case. Everyone loves Friends.
Look, I love Friends more as much as the next man.
Obviously not.
This whole section.
I'm having a thrilling time. I remember being a kid and I'd be like,
it's made my bones hurt.
oh mate, this is great. I remember when I was a kid, and you know when you were a kid and you do anything to stay awake, anything.
Yeah.
Like when I'm an adult, I'm like, I'll do anything to go to bed. I say to my boss and be like, I'll go out to Peckham.
look how you changed that conversation.
Yeah. I'll go to Peckham
Now
and get
he's
stabbed
like,
to go
now
to
I'm an
hospital
adult.
and go to bed.
I want to go to bed.
Yeah. But no, that's what everyone does. I remember being like a kid though, and I remember we used to live in Chelmsford with my family, and my this is how vivid it was. My sofa was like the footrest. I used to lean over it and just watch Friends and be like, this is great. And but then like when it'd be like, no, it'd be at 9 o'clock on a Friday, Friends is on. You can stay up till 9:30 because Friends is on, and after that you got to fuck off to bed. And I'd be like, all right, yeah, no worries, yeah. And
That's
then
because Babe Station's on at 9.
Sam knows, sorry. That looked like, you're fucking joking me. One wall away and you're looking at Babe Station, you dirty bastard. But yeah, so I used to be at 9 o'clock on a Friday, Friends would be on, and it'd be brilliant.
And you'd be
And
watching
then-
Ross from Friends.
I'm listening to Ross and Friends. But yeah, then it'd be like, right, Tom, it's 9:25.
Go to bed.
You got to go to bed. And
Do you know what?
Like, I'd just do anything to stay up. It's anything.
Do you know what? The other thing that I really love about Ross from Friends is, although he's a DJ, when he tours, it's with a live
He brings
band.
like Matthew Perry, Lisa Kudrow, Jennifer
Wait, no,
Aniston.
saying that, a few gigs recently, he brought his dad along.
Oh, yeah.
To DJ with his dad.
It was only one of
pretty
them.
cool.
It was one
Him
of
and
his
his
Fridays
dad.
at Phonics, and he DJ'd with his dad, and
That's
I wish
mad.
I went to
I'd love to even though my dad has no idea about music whatsoever, if my dad did know, I'd love to DJ alongside
Can I
him.
tell you a bit about my upbringing? I got my first set of decks when I was 9. And I was just talking to my stepdad, was like, he loved it. They were like, my parents were like...
See, that's mad that your stepdad brought you into
Yeah.
that. This was all on my own, and this must have been all on your own, that your parents didn't bring you into this music scene, but your stepdad
My parents,
did.
they loved Ibiza. They loved all that stuff. And I remember being into it. I think Kevin and Perry Go Large is one of the things.
That was one of the things that
Yeah,
brought you
I
in.
just remember being like...
Oh, for James Simmons, please.
Yeah. Oh, hello there, ladders. And, yeah, it just used to be like, I just love just the idea of mixing. And my stepdad bought me some decks for my like 9th birthday. You know, I remember coming home from school. School would just be like, the bell, walk home, and then you get home to see some fucking pumping house, hard house, great time. And I didn't play my decks for about a month because I'd be like, can I have a go now? Yeah, in a minute.
So he bought them for you, but he played them himself.
Yeah, because it was all. It's like the way I do with my kid. You know, she's like, "Oh, cover box of Lego." I'm like, "Yeah, of course." And then she'd be like, "Can I have a go?" And then I'd build one page and she'd be the other, and she'd be like, "This is my Lego." I'm like, "Yeah, but I bought it." And then we'd just be, yeah, no. But that's just like that's what.
See, that's what I want to be with my kids, is introducing to music.
What?
My mum
alongside-
kind
Oh,
of
I mean,
introduced me to Dancey House.
Can I just stop? Yeah, so you want to introduce your kids to something and be like, "Yeah, it's mine." You shit parent. How dare you do that to your own child? God.
No,
Like-
that's not what I meant.
I'm joking. That's 'cause
So
I
your
do that,
mum
I'm joking.
your mum introduced you to house. My
No,
mum,
but yeah.
my mum introduced me to Coldplay and Dido. That's all my mum.
Your mum's just like a smart woman because
She's a
Dido's
smart
great.
woman, because some bangers right there. But your mum introduced you to house.
Yeah, she used to
What house?
listen to like It's like, I think it's by Olive, You're Not Alone. You know
To
that?
be fair, my mum introduced me to Sophie Ellis Baxter. That was my introduction.
You know what? Everyone says that Sophie Ellis Baxter, and it is Baxter. You're the first person to say.
No, I think it was a mistake.
It's Baxter.
Wait, you just call Sophie
Sophie Ellis
Baxter.
Baxter.
Yeah, Sophie Ellis Baxter. I mean, it was. Everyone said Baxter. There's no E in it. No, I've done it
Baxter.
again with the grass thing. There is an E in it.
Grass.
ER.
It's Sophie Ellis
It's Baxter, you bastard. That was I like that good episode. Julia, you were our first guest, and you won't be our last, and you'll be on again.
You'll be on
Thank you.
again. No time at all.
Can
I
you
brought
just
you
do
all
me a
the
favour?
viewers.
Huh?
Oh, listeners. Sorry.
Listeners, viewers.
I'm used to
Viewers
TV.
to a still image on YouTube as we play over the top.
Yeah, no,
Picture of my face.
It's been good. Don't your face. If anything, you're mine and no one else's, because my face is pure gold. But no, thank you for.
Thank you for coming on. Yeah.
It was good. Yeah, it was really good.
You're welcome.
That's all right. No, you're welcome.
Thank you for having
We're
me.
welcome. That's okay. It's your home. If
It is
anything,
my home.
Thank you both for having me.
It's mine and yours dojo, if anything.
It's not at all.
Dojo.
I mean, you know what I mean. I come here. It's your home.
But you
I'm your
practically
lodger
live here.
that doesn't pay a penny. I'm joking, I don't live here. I'm going home in a minute.
So I've
But
earned about 20 quid for the past 2 nights, anyways.
what's that? But no, thank you, Julia.
You're welcome. Please have me again. This was fun.
Yeah, well, you brought some good music on. We'd like to see more music from you.
And I brought you all the laughs.
Put all the laughs, yeah.
Laugh.
We've got Ross and Friends. I'm on a real Friends hype right now as well. Brockhampton sold immediately.
Stormzy.
Stormzy. I don't like Stormzy, but
Gotta listen to him. Gotta
no, I
listen to
will.
his
Now
new
you've
album.
shown me him. I genuinely will. And the
Hif.
first one, Hif.
Hif, heavy as the head.
Good name. There you go.
It's
It's on
actually
the
a line
IMAX.
in one
It's
of his
the
songs.
IMAX cinema advertising. If you go past on the IMAX.
No, they've changed it.
Oh,
It's TikTok now.
Changed it.
Fuck. Bloody TikTok. Fucking hell.
But anyway, thanks for coming on, Julia.
You're welcome.
Love to have you on the safety pod.
Thanks for coming from one room to the other.
That's very strange. Like, very weird to hear him say, "Thanks for coming, Julia," when, like, I'm his girlfriend.
Whoa. Yeah, because he never made me. And that will wrap it up. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.